Rap mythology, the reincarnation of Ramakrishna, Heyoka Empath, bringing that brand new flavor in your ear. Alright, so I want to talk about my experiences with Archons. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've actually seen things and all of that, you know what I'm saying, when I was dealing with the seductive narcissist. Again, I was like 23, 24, 25, around there, you know what I'm saying? I just came out of Arizona State or whatever. My pops was like, yo, let me take you around the world, you know what I'm saying? And just show you the rest of the world. He just did it for me like a graduation present, you know what I mean? So in Thailand and whatnot, everybody got a moped, like everybody got a bike or a moped or whatever, you know what I'm saying? My uncles was out there, like my pops was born in England or whatnot. So he started making friends from London and shit like that. So we had a little crew out there and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was on ninjas. Me and my dad be on like mopeds and shit. I don't like them ninja shit. They too heavy to like maneuver. Oh shit. Excuse me. They too heavy to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one wrong thing and that shit. You know, I've seen somebody die. So I knew Chris Jasper's son from the Isley Brothers. I used to hang out at his house all the time. His son died from that shit. That shit scared me. I think me and my dad after that for fucking with them shit. But I definitely was riding on the back of that shit though. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't, like my uncle and we used to go out. I couldn't keep up with my uncles and shit on the moped or whatever. So I ride on the back or whatever. You know what I mean? Telling them like don't go too fast and shit. So boom, we all out for the night partying or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's getting late and shit. We done partying, we realize, yo, we don't got no girls around us and shit. We like, oh, I'm like, I'm in my prime. I'm the young one, you know what I'm saying? I'm wilding, like, you know what I mean? I'm causing all the havoc and the trouble and shit. Like, I'm the youngest one out of everybody and shit. So, the end of the night comes, it's like 3 in the morning and shit. We ain't got no shorties and shit. I'm like, yo, I gotta get a shorty, you know what I'm saying? Before I go back to the hotel room, I'm like, yo, let's go find some girls and shit. Boom. We hop on the ninjas and all that. It's like 3 of us and shit. I'm on the back with my uncle or whatever. We just riding through Thailand, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Riding through the fucking streets all crazy. Boom, we see like I see 2 bad chicks and shit. They like pie nai, you know what I'm saying? In Thailand, that's how you kind of holler. You be like pie nai. It's like saying what's up or whatever. Boom, we stop. You know what I'm saying? Niggas stop and shit. I hop off the bike. I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean? Drunk, you know what I mean? Talking wild shit and whatnot. Boom, like they had mopeds. Everybody, like I said, everybody got mopeds and shit. So I hop off my uncle shit. I ride with Shorty back to my hotel. I'm like, yo, we out. I think my uncle took the other Shorty that was her friend and shit, or one of my mans took her. I take the other girl. I ride with her back to the hotel. She hops on the back of my uncle's Ninja or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Boom, we bounce. So mind you, my shit is coming down and shit. It's the end of the night, winding down. We get in a room and shit. Mind, you know what I'm saying? I just pulled short. I don't know or nothing. I just pulled her off the street. I thought she was bad or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We get in a room, then we start talking. You know what I mean? Or whatever. What's up, you know what I mean? I'm looking at her and shit, you know what I mean? And she had mad cuts going down her arm and shit like that. So where I had seen that before is one of my friend's mother was like a fiend, like a crackhead, strung out on heroin, prostituting out on the streets in New York and shit in Mount Vernon, the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? And I knew the demons or whatever that she was kind of dealing with. Like I knew the dungeons and how she was running the streets, like, you know what I'm saying, a fiend. And I knew she did that cutting thing or whatever. So I asked the girl, like, we laying in the bed, like I asked her, like, we ain't done nothing. I think we got clothes on and everything. We just chilling, kind of talking. I'm like, yo, why you got them cuts in your arm? She was like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I was sad, depressed one day, and you know what I'm saying, I started to cut. I really didn't know the psychology behind this or whatever, but this is broken people that do this cutting shit to themselves or whatever. So I'm thinking, I'm like now I know I would never dare deal with that New York crackhead that I know that got the cuts in her arm. I would never even dare thinking about messing with her or something like that. So I'm like, you got them same cuts in your arm or whatever? I was like, nah. I was like, you know what? I was like, let's just chill or whatever. You could sleep here. I'll pay you the same, you know what I'm saying, the same amount of money or whatever. You know what I mean? Let's just chill, watch TV or something. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm kind of tired. I don't even feel like doing that. She was like, oh, alright, whatever. That shit is good for her, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is good for her. She ain't gotta do nothing. She get to sleep in a fly hotel suite and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna get some free money. So she was cool with it. She was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? But that's kind of, I knew the energy kind of, and I was young. You know what I'm saying? Young, but I kind of knew that she was dealing with some whole other shit that I really didn't want to mix my energy in. Like I just kind of had that natural instinct to be like, nah. You know what I'm saying? All right. Brazil was crazier though. Brazil, like I actually fucking seen some crazy shit, right? Brazil is wild, way wilder than fucking Thailand. You know what I'm saying? It's really fucking off the charts. It's insane, crazy, like hot, and bothered. Like Brazil is no fucking joke. You can't stay in Brazil for too long, son. You can't stay out there for too long, son. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of fucking Beyoncés and shit all up and down the beach in Rio, son. Like we just got Beyonce down here. The whole fucking beaches is full of Beyonce, son. You just like, you know what I'm saying? Picking them and shit. This is too much, right? And they mad flirtation. See, when you go other places in the world, you know how like in America, like guys chase girls and give girls mad attention. In a lot of places, especially when you're traveling as American, a young black American man, they used to seeing old niggas travel and shit. So I'm young, you know what I'm saying, 24, 25 and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they holla at you and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It's not like how we, in New York and shit, like we be hollering at the chicks or whatever. They be hollering at you a lot, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they wild flirtatious and shit, hollering at you all the time. It's like you get to feel what it's like to be a girl and shit when you in fucking Brazil or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Word. So I ain't even gonna say shit about the trip. The trip was fucking nuts. It was crazy. I had a really good fucking time, right? I'm there with my boy Q and shit when this shit happened and shit, son. We get back. I'm living in Jersey City in the Bachelor Pass, and we get back to Jersey City. You know what I'm saying? Off the plane and shit. You know what I'm saying? Burn niggas is worn the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Fall asleep and shit. We all had weird ass dreams. Me and my boy Q had some weird fucking dreams and shit, son. So I'm laying on the bed, right? Now, right, so I'm in the dream. I wake up in the dream. I'm on my bed. You know what I'm saying? And there's like 5 like ghost fucking things. There's like 2 ghost looking figures. Like they're like white with the shadows. It was like kind of white, you know what I'm saying, looking figures, like with a knife in their hand, like stabbing me like this and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like for 3 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I woke up, they're fucking there like like stabbing me, and I just woke up. And that I was like, oh shit. And I'm like, yo, son, I had a weird ass fucking dream. I'm telling my man Q, he was like, word, son, I had some weird ass fucking dream too. So that's kind of showing you like the energy, you know what I'm saying? When you have dreams like that, it's kind of showing you the energy that you're dealing with. If you was actually able to see an Archon, you know what I'm saying? Like while you're actually dealing with the chick, or you actually see what's attached, like you would go crazy. If your pineal gland was open and you could see the shit that's attached to people, you would go nuts out here, you know what I'm saying? You'd be fucking running from everybody and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because people are somewhat normal with some crazy shit attached to them or whatever. You see some shit, like you be running from everybody and shit. So it's not meant for us to be seeing all that. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you know, like a person like me, I'll see it through a dream, or I'll be a little bit more aware of its presence, you understand, than other people.